Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Well, in this special occasion, I want to talk to you guys about something you've probably already heard of but never really talk about. Maybe some of you may have wanted to talk about it but scared about what people might think. It's okay, I've been there. I'm pretty sure we've all been there, don't you think? Especially talking about something pretty controversial in social media, knowing Indonesian netizens are, well, toxic. So, what I'm about to discuss with you right now, I guarantee you would relate. You might find it everywhere. If you're Indonesian, of course, you might find it in restaurants, malls, public transportations, and even hospitals. Whatever can that be? Take a quick guess. Well, you've guessed it. It is discrimination among Indonesian people. Wait, what kind of discrimination are we exactly talking about here? Is it like in America? Well, if you want to talk about discrimination that has been happening in America, I do not hesitate when I mention racism. You guys remember the Black Lives Matter movement and how it started? Well, if you have forgotten, it all started when a white police officer committed homicide to an innocent black man named George Floyd. After that, rallies and protests went out to the entire nation to seek justice upon black people. The real question is that the same kind of discrimination that we are experiencing? Racism? Well, not exactly. Ours is a little different. How different? Well, if you guys pay attention on how store employees treat people who use the more modest clothing and people who use the more expensive and rated wares, you can see that they get treated differently as well. How exactly? Well, let me give you an example. For example, the people who wear more modest clothing comes inside their store. Well, they tend to get an uneasy look as if they're saying, can you even afford what you're trying to buy here? On the other hand, if the people who come inside their store are the people who wear the more expensive and branded wares, they treat them like they're king and queen. I mean, I understand that they're their customers, but shouldn't they treat everyone the same? Aren't all their customers the same? Well, if you think that's bad, that's not even the worst part. So, of course, the existence of BPJS is very good in our country and really helps the people who don't have a lot of money and they can get the same medical treatment as us. But society just has to ruin it all, don't they? I've heard from a lot of reports and blogs from my social friends into my real friends that the people who use BPJS and the people who don't get treated differently. How exactly? Well, of course, for the people who don't use BPJS, they don't have a lot of money, right? So, if they come into the hospital, even though they arrive the first, they can get in the back of the line. And they don't get a good medical treatment and don't get very nice nurses. On the other hand, the people who don't use BPJS, well, are the people who have a lot of money, of course. Even though they arrive the last, they can get in the front of the line and they get good medical treatment and get nice to polite nurses. Are you just hearing what I'm trying to say here? Do we really want our country to prioritize the rich and eliminate the poor? Do we really want our grandchildren to experience the same thing? Do you not want to end this toxic circle of money, money, money? Do you not want to end this? Well, I'm pretty sure some of you, like me, wants to end this once and for all. And luckily, I have the perfect tips on how to attend that. The first is respect. So, as for me, I live in an Islamic boarding school, right? And I meet people from all kinds, different backgrounds, different economies, and different race. And let me tell you, they're all unique and different in their own ways. And I think that's beautiful. And I don't treat them differently just because they're different. I think different is better, in fact. And the second is to help people. And what I'm trying to say is that we should help everyone. We should not see if their mother or father are from the government. We should not see that their mother or father are farmers because we cannot do it by ourselves. We are not individual humans. We are social humans and we need everyone. And don't you want to be treated nicely? So why not treat everyone nicely? I mean, we're all the same, right? We're all the same human. And wouldn't it hurt you if you get discriminated from a specific group? if the people you love get discriminated and eliminated, in fact? Yeah, so let's end this. We are one Indonesia, even though we're different from Sundanese, Betawinis, Javanese, we're all different. That's okay. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, people. Did you guys forget that? So, listen to me and follow my ways. My name is Nabila Shakira from International Islamic Boarding School of Amanatul Ummah, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.